Alrighty. We are live. Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. Market's opening. What's up? Her what? Alright, where is that? Okay, what is it called? What is it called? Alright, I guess I'll find it. Alright, see it. Okay, 1 second, everybody. My girlfriend forgot something. Anyways, I'll play this while I go give it to her. 1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Alrighty. Okay, wow, volatile.
Bye bye, Celsa, bye bye, Celsa, bye bye bye!
Sorry about that. And I may have just missed an opportunity there. The classic morning fakeouts. Always some decent opportunity. Alright, let's take a look. Obviously, NASDAQ is in an uptrend. We're holding above VWAP. Yeah, we're in that little area of demand. We got liquidity down here. Let's see. Let's see what the order book is saying. All right, so we got big orders resting at these lows here. Does that really mean anything? Not too much, because they can just be canceled. What's up, Tuyal? What's up, Lucas? I hope the chair can make some decent trades today. Yeah, I had to leave the chair for a second. Should I activate my Express account today or be smart and wait until Monday? Just do it now and trade small. Don't be crazy. Alright, so there are some orders resting. God. A lot of orders actually resting beneath this low as well. But is this a zone? 2-minute little demand area. Hmm. 9:35. So we got big orders 24,025 right below this low. Potential buying pressure in there.
Sell. Lot 32.0.
What was that? Why did I just hear a voice? What the hell was that? That was creepy. All right, so big orders in this general area here. Wow. Don't know what's going on there. Big orders at 24,000 now.
Sell. Lot 35.0.
Dude,
Sell. Lot 50.0.
what? Why am I hearing a robotic voice? What is going on right now? That must be something on Bookmap. I need to turn that off, whatever that is. All right. So again, big orders in this sweep area. Sorry, guys, trying to focus here. Essentially looking for longs back up after this sweep.
Sell.
Oh my god, I need to turn this off. What is? Can anybody tell me why I'm hearing a robotic voice on Bookmap? It's driving me insane. Does anybody know? Does anybody know why I'm hearing a voice on Bookmap saying sell? Sell. Okay. So So there's where we're bouncing. That's a 5-minute level of demand. 5-minute order zone, actually, but. Okay, so there's news at 10 a.m. What's up, everyone? Sorry, the market open was a little bit hectic there, so I was doing a little bit of trading, but it got a little crazy. That voice was completely messing with my head. I'll show you the trades in a second. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not going to miss anything. There's news at 10, so you got 20 minutes. That was a nice buy down there. My trading was just all over the place here. So I was basically averaging in down, and I just got out of the trade for a small loss. Just averaged in and averaged out right here, just because literally that voice just tilted me, and I didn't want to risk this thing selling off and me just being stuck because I'm not thinking correctly. That voice is still tilting me. The fact that I know it can go off at any moment, so it's really messing with me, which is really annoying. Let me see here. Yeah, I need to see what's causing this. Bookmap, robotic, voice. Never heard of it before. God dang, man. What a chaotic start. Settings. All right, whatever. I guess I'll figure it out later. Man, this thing's probably gonna V-bottom all the way back up now, and I just got out of it because of just chaoticness. God dang it, man. Freaking impossible to trade in this condition. It's okay, there's plenty more time to go. I just wanted to get that morning volatility before the news. The whole system. Yeah, they don't want to see me win. They don't want to see me win. It's literally the just unfortunate timing. As soon as the market opened, my girlfriend called me asking me to bring her something, and then I come back, and then I start trying to look for trades, and then a robotic voice starts going off that I've never heard in my life. Just crazy bad timing. As usual, somehow. My timing is always quite crazy. All right, let me check. Yep, there it is, going right back up. God, man. down a small amount. That's all right. ATR is 12. All right. So we're in an uptrend on the 5 minute. On the 1 minute, obviously, this is a little bit of a downtrend. We do have some big orders resting. 24035, right, basically in this area. $9:45, 10 o'clock news. Not sure if it's worth trying to take a trade here. Maybe. There are some big orders getting hit there. Yes, this is an M. Well, this is MNQ, but basically the same thing. $24,040 has some orders. Well, I mean, knowing NQ, we could just reverse on a dime and go right back down here. You only got one shot, do not miss the chance to know. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Did anyone see my trade yesterday in the Discord? Yesterday I finished the day up actually quite green. As soon as the stream ended, of course, there was some trade opportunities. And I sent that into the Discord. $24,025 has some buyers. So it looks like we got some buyers in this little area here. So let's see how we handle that area. I did get short, just a small little position. Small, tiny baby position. Oh. It's holding that midline. Might just skyrocket right back up here. Let's see. What do you want? Yeah. Yeah. Held that midline, held the VWAP as well right there. So right back up we go. little bit of a rejection back down, but if I had to take a guess, this thing's going to come right back into this zone here. Let's see. We're holding VWAP. Oh. Oh my God, is there news going on right now? There's not, right? Is there? Alright, well, I wish I had targets set ahead of time. I did not. Yeah, and this thing's coming all the way back up. God, man, night trading right now is so sloppy, so unprepared. Oh, wow, dude. Unbelievable. Oh, my God. It's just totally sloppy right now. Just completely sloppy trading. That should have been a winning trade there, with at least half of a winning trade. All right, I'm not going to trade until news is done. Obviously, there's some volatility coming in. This is what NAS does, volume out of nowhere. Yeah, that was just really fun random spikes. Oh my God, look at ES. How do you trade this? Look at how ugly and low volume this is. I don't understand. There's no volume on ES. YM, I don't even know what YM's doing. I guess, honestly, YM's in a nice area of supply right now. But it's also V-bottomed off of there. It's feeling like one of those Fridays right now. It's feeling like it's going to be a tough Friday. Is there different charts today on NQ? What do you mean, is there different charts? You're very agitated today, I recommend. Yeah. It's because I got on, oh my God. It's because I started the day on the wrong foot. As soon as the market opened, I had to run down, give my girlfriend something that she forgot. And then there's this weird robot voice, like, it's just, I started on the wrong foot. So I'll just wait until news is done and try to reset. And of course, guys, my break even was hit and we are going right back down. I swear, man, the market looks for my break evens. They're out for me, man. They're out for my 2 micros. All right, so let's pull up news here. Yeah, so 10 a.m. we have prelim UOM consumer sentiment, prelim UOM inflation expectations. So red folder news, 10 a.m. Friday BS. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for news. Not gonna try to trade this. What's up, Deports? What's up, Scratch? Lucas, you asked how I'm doing this week. This week I am up. I hope to keep it that way. So not gonna do any crazy trading today probably. Fridays are literally always the worst day. There are tons of orders beneath this low here. 24,000. Looks like 24,000 is the number to be looking at right now. Alright, going back up. So now I'm glad I'm at a break even. Should have been. Oh. Here we go, guys. So that just took out some orders here. Looks like that might be a fake out. You can see there was orders resting above those highs. Let's see what this news does. There are also a bunch of orders at 24,070. I think that's the all-time high. 24,070. Yeah, it is. So watch that level. We're right at the all-time highs. 24,070. That's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if news spiked us up there, filled those orders, and then literally run back down, all the way down. Market has basically gone straight up for a week every day. Yeah, tons of orders sitting there. 24,070. All right, news comes out in 3. Wow, Tesla's up another 4%. That is saving my long-term portfolio. Funko Pop down frickin' 1%. Funko Pop, stop. Tesla. Tesla's breaking out. This little consolidation, and everything else is kind of down. Adobe down. That's impressive, Adobe. That is really impressive. They beat their earnings, they crushed their earnings, and they're down. Impressive stuff, Adobe. All right, back to M&Q. It's 9:58. News comes out in 2 minutes. What are some of your long-term stocks? My favorite ones right now are Funko Pop, Tesla, VFC, which is a company that holds Vans, Levi Jeans, and the latest one is going to be Rumble. The streaming platform. I think there's going to be a big right-wing wave of new commentators and live streamers and audience. So I think that's going to be a big play next earnings. All right, here comes the news. We got 19 seconds on the clock. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
拜拜吧，小色，拜拜，小色，拜拜，小色，拜拜，小色，好嘛，拜拜，小色，拜拜吧，拜拜，小色，好嘛，拜拜吧，小色。
All right, so there's that disgusting candle from the news. What do we do now? Just went to VWAP and right back up. Just a big, stinky, stupid candle. My dog was very entertained by all the sound effects. If they're too loud, let me know. I never know how loud those sound effects actually are. Alright, so now the news is out. What is there to even look at? That candle just kind of puts a monkey wrench into things. Wow, there is no volume in these futures markets. Look at ES. That is a penny stock. That is a stock that trades at 50 cents a share and 10 people trade it back and forth. That's what that looks like. How is that possible? The world's greatest, biggest market. I don't understand. So we're just hanging around VWAP. Well, we're bouncing off of VWAP. I'm gonna assume today we're gonna try to hit all-time highs. You know, Friday, those bankers, they just want to push to all-time highs and go enjoy their weekend. You know, those oligarchs at their round table. Hey fellas, what do you think we push the market to all-time highs today? Good idea, John. Let's do that. And their rich laughs. More buy sounds. No trades for me so far. Well, earlier I took some trades, but I'm saying no position on right now. Yeah, just watch those all-time highs. It does seem where we're going. Do you have some orders sitting at 24,060? There it is. So 24,060. Yeah, basically all the orders right now are right up here. So that is where we want to go. That box is just a bunch of orders you can see here on the chart, on the book map. We got 24,060, 24,065, and 24,070. T Slay, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the heart, my man. I just have to ride with him, brother. Yeah, I know. Gotta ride with the oligarchs. What's that? This is called Bookmap. It's a software that lets you see the orders on the book. Bookmap. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for that zone. It looks like it's almost a certainty that we're going to get up into those highs, those all-time highs. Tons of orders sitting there, lots of liquidity. Now, what does the NASDAQ love to do? Take out liquidity and then dump on everyone, right? So, could be an interesting area there. Not my setup, not my type of setup, but... Here's MNQ on the book map. You can just see all those orders sitting there. Can you freaking... God, book map is impossible to use, dude. I can't... What is going on today? Can't freaking drag the chart. Jesus. Get this off trading control. Whatever. Anyways, you get the point. There's a bunch of orders sitting there.
Sell, sell, buy, 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 buy.
Ivan, thanks for following. Alright, so our theory is that we're going all-time highs, right? So, is there any kind of long into those highs that would make sense? There would be if it wasn't for this big news candle. Because we would have this area here. Why is somebody yelling at you? Nobody's yelling at me, it's just my sound effects. God dang it. Just waiting for those all-time highs. Friday all-time highs. A lot of sell orders up there. I almost just want to short it for the culture, you know? But trading at all-time highs is... You never know what can happen. We can just explode through and literally go up all day. All right, here we go. Back up to these highs. 24,060. Is this short? I'm not really trading it. I'm just waiting. There's some big orders that just got executed. Right at that zone. Did I take that long? No. I got no setups. There's that rejection. There you go. I'm in no trades, guys. The only trade that I could have thought of is shorting up in this zone, but it's not my setup. While it would have worked, you know, it's not what I'm comfortable with. I wonder if there's any kind of zone on a smaller time frame. No, there's not. God, that news candle really messes things up. Anybody take the short? Anybody take a short at that zone? I mean, look at how perfect that zone was. Marked out. And that zone was not based off of any technicals. That zone was based off of pure orders. Came up here, filled these orders, boom, tank. Also the second standard deviation on the VWAP right there. So that was a good confluence up there. Now we're back into this little level of demand here. Problem is this wick has probably already filled any orders that were resting there. And in fact, let me see here. Yeah, we had a bunch of buyers, obviously, in that wick. And I bet you the guys that bought in here sold right here. Big size buys, big size sells. It looks like they found Charlie Kirk's unaliver. Tyler Robinson, 22-year-old from Utah. May he rest in HE double hockey sticks. Not Charlie, the shooter. Although Charlie arguably could be there. That's another conversation. If it even exists. Oh wow, we're going hot button topics. All right, back into that level of demand, also back into VWAP. Imagine you want to run a hedge fund. What do you need to run? Do you only need money? I have no idea because I've never tried opening a hedge fund, but I'm pretty sure you need a lot of licenses. You need to, be a regulated business. Don't think you can just show up with a bunch of money and just start. Trying to look for some kind of trade, but not really getting anything right now. There's still a bunch of orders resting at 24,070. So I guess it's not too surprising we go back to VWAP and it gets bought right back up. Honestly, I don't know if I'm in the trading state right now. Feel like I'm not focused. NASDAQ is run by an algorithm, not no orders. Hey, riddle me this. Riddle me this, Q. What do the algorithms put into the market? What do the algorithms do, Q? Dude, I can't. Why are the trading community, dude? This algorithm BS. All right, right back up to 24,060 again. This is where we see a lot of orders. A lot of orders were filled. We know people are short, or at least took profits in this area. Whether they're short or took profits, that we don't know. But we do know that there were big sellers in this area. We also know that there are big sellers up at 24,070. That's the all-time high. Excuse me. We're going to 24,045. I know my shite. Okay, good for you. Go make your millions then. Go. 24,054.55 is literally a few points away. So if we don't go to 24,045, then that's really embarrassing for you. Here's 24,005. It looks like we're not going there. It looks like we're going straight up to the orders that are at 24,070. Like I said. Wow. What a crazy algorithm. Oh, thank you, T-Slay, for the GG and the roses. Alright, so that is all-time highs. So NASDAQ just breached all-time highs. Now the question is, do we get faded? And not in that way? Or do we break out? Big orders, you can see right here. Big orders executed. 545 contracts executed sell at all-time highs. So you can probably expect a little bit of a reaction at the minimum. Which we're getting right now. Is PA washed or am I? It was a little difficult, yeah. It was a little difficult this morning. A lot of random wicks. Big old wicks. Well, what happened to 24,045? 24,045. What happened? Maybe now we go there because we've taken the orders at 24,070. It hit? What are you talking about? Okay, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we're in the same reality. Are you getting gifts on TikTok? Yes. Yes. Mr. T. Slay has sent me a couple of gifts. That's why if you hear me say thank you for the rose or thank you for the GG or thank you for the heart, that's those are gifts on TikTok. If you guys on TikTok don't know, I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick. I'm live everywhere, so. Alright, so we're just kind of holding the highs here. All-time highs, all-time highs. 24,075 also has orders. Which is right here. Excuse me. Any trades yet? I had a few trades in the morning, but they were mostly break even with the volatility. I've been waiting for a setup, but nothing has formed yet. There's 24075. A lot of sellers. Wonder how many people are buying the breakout here. Buying the all-time high breakout. $24,080 has orders. Here comes a little push. A little tush push. Bouncing at the second standard deviation. Excuse me. Just kind of holding these highs. Trying to get a push down. We got monster orders filled at these highs. 672 contracts, 262 contracts. All selling right in here. That is hundreds of millions of dollars. Looks like M&Q has a bunch of orders resting up at 24,085. But not sure if we'll reach that with the amount of NQ orders we're seeing. Still no real setups for me. In this area, it does look like a good short. But you know, when you get a big push like this, the risk is that it holds this second standard deviation and just kind of rides it up. You can get a slow grind. You're planning on making a video about the volume orders charts that you're using. If I do, I think it'll be for course members because it is a little more advanced, and a little too cool. Some buy orders at 24.065. There's actually a few buy orders starting to pile down in here. Someone said, I hate trading. Yeah, sometimes it's, it's one of those things. It can either be the greatest thing in the world or the worst thing in the world. The yin and yang. A lot of buy orders at 24.065, just beneath these lows. Looks like we're going to go and snag them. If we can actually move. It looks like we might be getting into that mode. There we go. There's that snagging. Snagged those orders. And now we'll probably just either chop or slowly move back up if we don't just blast through this area. There's more orders at 24.061 as well. Yeah, right now it's a battle. It's just a battle between buyers and sellers. They don't know what to do. They don't know if they want to keep pumping or pull back. See if we can get down to 24.062. Right down in here, there's some buy orders. Oh, no, going right back up. Yeah, took those orders. Now we're filling the orders up at 24.080. 24.080. Oh, MNQ chart is different than NQ chart right now. Am I shorting? I'm undecided. I really can't tell what I want to do. It's all-time highs, you know? It's like... That is a nice volume kind of blow off top kind of thing. If it's going to reverse, it's probably going to do it from here. Usually high volume marks the end of a move. But also this is an all-time high, so you might get people just going, yeah, it's an all-time high, and they just buy because it's an all-time high and they're just getting excited, you know? So who knows? We got 1,000 micro contracts filled right at that area. $24.080 still needs to be hit on the NASDAQ. The MNQ already hit it, but the NASDAQ did not. So, yeah, they're out of sync right now. Totally out of sync. All right, looks like we're just getting that blast off effect. 24.090 has the next batch of orders. No order zones really today. I'm literally just looking at the frickin'... Just looking off of Bookmap. $296 contracts filled at 24.080. So, a lot of freaking sell orders. I don't know how the market's going to be able to keep up. That's a lot of contracts. 1,000 micros. A lot of volume on the micros as well. 1,800 contracts sold at 24,081. $24,090. I mean, at this point, things just not stopping. $24,090 is going to be an interesting one. $24,100 also has some orders there. A lot of orders all up top. No orders down below. I mean, we're literally just getting sell orders. So we tagged, or just barely tagged 24,090. We got to 24,088. I feel like if this thing does sell off, it's going to happen pretty quick. It's kind of going to be, you know, everybody abandoned ship kind of thing. Now we got big buy orders starting to come in around 24,067. 67, whoa. 067. Somebody make an edit. Somebody make an edit of that. 24,060 now. Somebody's spoofing orders down there. Somebody's faking orders. Still some resting orders at 24,090, but they might not get filled. Are you playing options? No. Only time I play options is for earnings on individual stocks that I think they're going to beat their earnings. That's a lot of fun. I did that on American Eagle. Bought out of the money calls. Those did pretty well. Like a 400% return. I did some Adobe yesterday on their earnings. That one did not work out. Alright, looks like we're gonna go fill those orders now. Interesting. Alright, looks like we had one last little spike there, and now we might be going into sell-off mode. Let's see. Or chop. Whichever works for you, NASDAQ. Interesting, you have Tesla as a hold. It's great for trading. Think it's too big to fail. Only reason I own Tesla is because of their robotics. Not because of their cars. They're working on those humanoids. And it's Elon Musk. I mean, you just don't bet against Elon Musk. Although he has become a little more off the rocker. He's still got that genius in him. QVC is another one of my long-term holdings, and they're doing pretty good. I know, that's a weird stock to hold, right? QVC. Look at this, though. QVC. Yeah, the television company. The television network. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, so it looks like they really want to fill these orders. Up at 24,090. What's up with the YouTube chat? You guys went quiet. Come on. Where are you guys? Smash up that like button. Smash it. The more you like the video, the more likely this will finally start to roll over and we can get a trade. Well, a trade that is a normal trade. I may or may not be short for the culture. Settings for VWAP, very simple. Very simple. We got upper band number 2, upper band or lower band number 2, anchored to the session, bands multiplier number 2. B tacos. Tesla's a money printer. Yeah, it's been pretty good in the past 2 days. You know what's not been good the past 2 days? Well, I can't say that. I had a good green day yesterday. I guess I can't make fun of NQ today. Ooh, wow, look at this Dow. Dow would have been really annoying to trade. Actually, maybe not. That was news. I love how Dow is just falling off a cliff and NASDAQ is skyrocketing to new highs. And ES literally just looks like a penny stock. Not sure how you're supposed to trade that. I'm going to pull up ES on Bookmap and see what that looks like. Excuse me. Thank you, sir. That one setting change is all I needed. Perfect. Wow, we are just chopping away here. Looks like it wants to keep filling orders. 24,090. There it is, 24,090. Filling those orders. 75 contracts filled. Someone said, I just want to be happy. Where did that come from? Don't we all? Moksh D? Moksh? Thank you for the rose. Trading hurts. Yeah, trading sucks sometimes, man. I mean, there are days where it literally makes absolutely no sense. It's just, it doesn't even... Not only does it make no sense, it'll make the opposite of sense. It'll do the exact opposite of what would make sense, you know? Which is always really fun. You make so much noise? What do you mean? Am I stimming? I feel like I make a lot less noise than most trading streamers. This thing is gonna have to find a top eventually here. I mean, we got so many sell orders just getting filled. Like random sounds. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is pretty boring, so I gotta keep myself active somehow. Like right now, this is bearish, but will rally. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're at all-time highs, I mean, you can just go forever. There's quite literally no buy orders on the book, and yet we're just going up. So I don't know what that's all about. Literally the biggest amount of sell orders that I've ever seen, and we're just going up. And there's no buy orders. There's nothing here. Only buy orders start at 24,070. Look at all these orders down here. 24,070, 24,060. Nothing in the actual, you know, where we're at. But we go up. But the market go up. Market only go up. That's why you just always buy, guys. Just keep buying forever. I rode the Dow up yesterday and just shorted today and got good bread. Wow, you are destroying that Dow. Here's your cha-ching. Looks like we're going to get to 24,100. If that doesn't hold, I don't know what will. We'll just go up forever, I guess. Next week is going to get real tricky. Why? Because we're at all-time highs. Has an SP has sucked for a while, so trying something else. Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to try trading the Dow Jones, but I always keep coming back to the NASDAQ. Probably shouldn't, honestly. I don't really know why people love the NASDAQ so much. I guess just because it moves a lot. I just trade it because that's what I've seen everyone trade. But, yeah, that Dow Jones is looking really nice right about now. 24,100, here we come. Got the 24,099 and rejected. I don't know what you're saying, Elvis. How many X from here, Algo? Don't spam. Dow just looks ugly for some reason. I agree, but at least it moves in... Well, today's not a great example, but it seems to move in a little bit more of a smoother kind of... It picks directions, you know? It's either going up or it's going down. Whereas NQ kind of just does whatever it wants. Doesn't have to follow any rules. All right, there's 24,100. Massive sell orders there. Once again, massive sell orders. Not quite sure how we're still going up here. It's pretty baffling. $24,100. Will it hold? I mean, we just had another 130 contracts up there at 24,100. Got filled. Yeah, 155 contracts in a single order just got filled at 24,100. Gold is making barcodes. Yeah. More orders coming in. Still going. Small zone 6 minutes ago. Maybe right there. Is that what you're talking about? Maybe. Now we got 24,110 stacking orders. It's just gonna go up forever, I guess. I mean, still see 0 buy orders. Still see exactly 0 buy orders on the book. And yet we go up. 24,110. Here's 24,110. 24,110. Like an auction. Price on my chart is different than your chart. It's probably because you are on delayed data. or you're on NQ. Alright, so that was a massive blow off top once again, filling tons and tons of orders up there. I mean, if it doesn't go down now, I don't know. It's just... it doesn't have to make sense at all-time highs. Massive amount of volume there. Massive amount of sell orders. Wow, there's actually a lot of buy orders at 24,100 now. See how it reacts there. Yeah, those buy orders held. Wow. I don't know who in their right mind is still buying this, but someone is. I mean, when it falls, it's gotta be, it's gotta be a big one. There's just been so much of just propping this price up. This is probably a bunch of stop losses getting triggered up here. We've just sat above the second standard deviation for the last 30 minutes. Doing absolutely nothing. This is the 1 minute time frame, guys. Excuse me. Daily ATR is 263. We were at 147. Wow. So we could technically go double as high. A lot of sell orders at 24110. 24110. Going once, going twice. Two, 4, 110, 2, 4, 110. Right here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Just had 70 contracts sell at 24110. 24110. If this isn't the top, I don't know what is. I'm gonna be real, chat. If this thing is not the top, I don't know what is. I feel like I've been saying that too. I'm seeing the orders here on the book map. Saw these orders 24,110. Saw them get filled right here. Now we're moving back down. 0 buy orders on the book. So I don't know. You know, I don't know. 24,100 looks like where we want to go back down to. All right, we're getting something here. It should be quick when it happens. I am short. Hold on, I need to focus here. Where is this thing gonna go? Come on, where is this thing gonna go? Down here, 24,080. 24, you know what, I'll just look at Bookmap and I'll set my orders. $24,089. $24,089. 24,70. 24,60. All right. So stop loss at break even. Put some targets out there. Fishing for some targets. Stops were taken out at that candle like we predicted, right? That's why we're moving down. The market squeezed everyone out of their shorts. And now we should see some down momentum for the next few minutes. I would at least think for the next few minutes. All right, that one target just got filled. Of course, as soon as I move it off the screen. Yeah, 24,070 to 24,065 is really where I want this thing to go. And I think I'm just going to hold it till then because, like I said, this price has been propped up for a while. So, you know what? I'll definitely add one right here. A lot of buyers at 24,080. We should get some kind of blow-off move down. Would be my guess. But you know, the market does not have to do what makes sense. We are in a little bit of an area of demand. In hindsight, probably would be smart to put some targets in here. I guess I'm getting a little greedy trying to catch a big move. May have just screwed myself with that one. But you know what? We'll just keep holding. So this is our area of support right now. I just don't buy we're going to go back up to highs. I just do not buy that idea. Especially after everybody got squeezed on this candle. Blow off move is crazy. I know. There's a lot of terms in the trading space that are sus, alright? It's just what it is. Corey, will you oil up if I send you a galaxy? Do I have oil? I don't know if I got oil. Bro, I'm cooked. I need help. What do you need help with? Alright, let me clean up this chart a little bit. If this thing comes all the way back up to my break even, okay. And here we go. There's no freaking way. And I need to not say there's no freaking way, because every time I say there's no freaking way, there is 100% a way and it happens. In fact, if anything, I should be adding to this position on liquidity sweeps. Do people not see what's going on here? Is the whole world just blind? People not see that we're way overextended, just swept all that liquidity, took out all the retail stops. We've got institutional selling this entire way up. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. You know what would make this the perfect scenario? That would really encapsulate trading. Would be if this comes up to my break even and then tanks. That would really be the epitome. Normally you would have taken that buy. There's a chance. I mean, normally I'd probably be saying we're really overextended, so buys feel really risky. But of course, that's when buys are going to work out, so. Wow, this thing is genuinely just creeping right back up. That is so crazy. I'm pretty sure this is going to come back to my break even now. It's just, the buying is unreal today. The buying is unreal. Oh, there we go. Let's see what the volume looks like. What do we got going on here? Sell-off volume was strong. Buying volume down here was not that strong. Everything points to logically we should go lower. Oh, what just happened? Oh no. Oh no. This is when it goes right back up. This is when it goes right back up. This is when it goes right back up. We just had a major sweep of some liquidity. Big orders just came in there. Yep, we're going right back up. Now this is a setup that maybe I would take long. Take out the liquidity. Look at the volume on that candle there. Oh man, this is looking really bad now. Really bad for shorts, at least. Only thing that can save this trade at this point is if this comes back all the way down and closes either at the open or closes red. If it closes green, this is going right back up. Is my guess. Yep, that's the nail in the coffin right there, boys. Let's watch as this thing goes back to my break even. 24,100 has some sell orders. My break even's at 24,104. So not much room here. Excuse me, jeez. Yeah, lesson for today is just follow the goddamn trend. Man, it's never worth trying to counter trend trade. It just so hard to get a good entry and so hard to get an actual move. You basically need to catch a top or a bottom to counter trend trade. Of course I knew that, but just because we were at all-time highs, I just did it for the meme, you know? Come on. We saw so much selling. We saw so much institutional selling. NQ has just been sold off at every major round number up here. And then we got this big stop loss run here. Squeezed everyone out. We drop back in. And now we're just going right back up. Been trading on my own yesterday and today. It's a long position and took 1,500 profit. How you been doing with your profits? What's up, Coop? Congrats on the $1,500 profit. Today I am slightly in the red. Yesterday I finished really nicely in the green. Most of it was off stream. Sorry, I literally ended the stream and then happened to see a trade, and I updated you guys on the Discord with that. And today I am slightly red. And again with the break-evens. This thing was looking really bad. Unless 24,100 holds, which no levels have held so far pretty much, then I am screwed. Where else are you streaming? I'm streaming everywhere. Kick, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Not Instagram. 24,105 is now has some orders stacking onto it. And this should come up, tag my break even here. Just looking like, what a day, what a day. Market's just not doing what it looks like it wants to do. Although it is a counter trend trade, like I said, so that's kind of what I get for counter trend trading. All right, there is the break even trade. After all of that, nothing to gain. Unfortunate. And now this is when it really starts to tank, guys. I just got out for break even. This is when it starts to tank, boys. In fact, I might just re-enter just out of pure spite and juju. Market juju. Some big orders at 24,105. 24,105, which is supply, actually. Oh, we're just tagging into supply right now. $24,105. Yeah, that's where we just tagged. Excuse me. So we came back up, tagged supply, and now we're moving down. Maybe this is the top. Maybe this is the top. All right. Well, I told you guys I was re-entering out of spite, and I did. Let's see if this survives or goes to break even. I mean, my prediction is that we're hitting a top here, right? So I want to hold it for as long as possible, but if we just keep chopping in this area, then I'll get tagged for break even. But that's okay, because I don't expect chop. I expect a move down. I want a move down. A market top should happen quickly. That break even feels a little too close for comfort. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. I almost want to just keep adding to this. Now let's look at targets. 24A. Okay, back into this zone here. I can't imagine that this zone is going to hold. But, you know, I did say I couldn't imagine we're going back up to these highs, and we did. So who knows? At least I'm at a break even. I'm tired of being at break even, but at least I'm at break even. You know what, with this one, I'm actually not gonna use these limit orders. I'm just gonna trail it. Because there could be a big move that happens really quick, and I'd rather not get taken out too early. So I'll either market buy it or just trail it. So we're back into this zone. There's liquidity here. I do actually see some buy orders on the book getting filled here. I might take one off here, actually. I just took one off just to play it safe. Big buy order just came in there. At least book some profit after that annoying break even. But yeah, my thesis is that this is the top of the day, so I want to hold this there for as long as I physically can. I'll take a look at some other time frames. I mean, look at the selling pressure, right? We're getting selling pressure. I cannot imagine the bulls have much energy left. The buyers have much energy left. I'm waiting for a big sharp move down, and that's when I'll start covering. Basically, when people buying the dip are getting their faces ripped off, if that happens. Big if. Big if. Hero FX is good? Oh, you mean the unregulated broker that TJR promotes in all of his videos? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's no conflict of interest there. All right, we're going straight back up to break even. That is crazy. I honestly should have expected that with the way the market's been acting today, but you know, it is what it is. I'm being stubborn, trying to catch the top, which is always difficult, isn't it? As we all know. So, little hope for this trade. Once again, break even. At least I took a little bit of profit down here, but this could be a manipulation leg. This could be, you know, one last hoorah from the buyers to trap some buyers before going down. But even if it is a trap, my stop loss there is a little bit vulnerable. So, you know, I'll have to see if I can survive that. Which is not looking like I will. Man, if I just followed my own freaking strategy of order zones, I'd be chillin'. Bing chilling. Look at these zones holding up perfectly. Just missed my break even there. If I survive this, that'll be a miracle. Like I said, this could be a manipulation leg up to trap longs before continuing lower. Looks like we just tapped into another area of supply right here. And that's why we're rejecting. Part of me just wants to double down on this and just go even bigger and just really tell the market to go F itself. But I know that's how you blow up accounts, so I'll just sit here and wait. Robert, I'm trading on 1 minute time frame. Guys, don't forget we got the free Discord. The link is in the bio if you want to learn more, if you want to check out my free playlist. My YouTube channel has a bunch of content, in my opinion, some of the best knowledge in the trading game. I know I look young and stupid, and I probably am, but I do know a lot about trading, so if you want to expand your brain, expand your knowledge, check out the free bootcamp. Better than most courses out there, I promise you. And also use code SimpleTrader at Take Profit Trader for 40% off, and code ST at Apex Trader Funding for 80% off. I'm using a Take Profit Trader funded account today, so I'm trading with a live funded account. So these break evens hurt me even more. It's real. Well, technically not real, but it's technically real if you know what I mean. Are we seriously going to go back up? I mean, how many times can we push back up? To the same frickin' spot, man. We got tons of buy orders on the book down way lower at 240.07, 240.65, 240.60. That's all down in here. So basically these liquidity areas, I don't know why price would not want to go down there. I don't know who is propping up price. I don't know who's buying at all-time highs. Come on. Fall off a cliff, NASDAQ. Fall off a cliff. Give me my grubby hands, my short. Wow, looks like I barely survived that break even. That's just luck right there. A little bit of luck in trading, isn't there? If my stop loss was any different. Oh my god, there's no way people are buying this dip right now. This is the fourth time we're in this area? I just don't believe it. In fact, I don't believe it so much that I'm going to add to my short. I just added one more. Boom. I knew it. There's just no way. Now I got to survive that liquidity sweep. Oh, great. Oh my god, dude. I need to just take my freaking profit and run. This thing keeps wicking. Look, a lot of volume in that. Wow, the most volume we've seen since 11:18. What time is it now? 11:30. We've tested this zone 4 times now. 4 times. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm going to stay stubborn. I don't really have much to lose. So I'm either going to break even or I'm going to smash this trade. Wow. What is this, man? What is this? All the way back up. All the way back up. Is that Kaya? Kaya.
She had a good time.
Good.
She's all clean. I gave her a
Oh, nice. Guys, this may be stupid, but I just don't believe this. I don't believe this. I just don't believe price is going to keep going higher. I'm going to let this breathe for a second. I'm gonna watch the book, watch the order book, and I'm gonna see what's going on here. I just don't believe it. Lots of buy orders lower. 24,070, 24,065. Where is that? All down here. That low looks like it just wants to get hit. This just feels like manipulation. Like we're just tricking the buyers. We're getting all the buyers in here. If this position gets down like, let's see here, that position gets down like $100, I'll just cut it. I'll give myself $100 to work with. And now it's 11:30, so time-wise, things are not going to be good. Man, yeah, I might just not have enough time for this trade. I might just have to cut it and just freaking wait for Monday. I mean, to survive through midday price action on a day like today, on Friday, might be tough. What does my shirt say? I'm glad you asked. I'm full of tricks. You didn't expect that, did you? friend of mine is hospitalized. Went to his house and I missed the trades. Don't worry, you did not miss anything. Don't worry. Not much is going on. I'm adding to this. I'm adding to this. Because I just don't believe it. I'm being stubborn. And yes, it might cost me. But I don't believe this level's going to hold. I added one more contract. Man, if this thing's just going to chop now, that would be the most depressing outcome. Because then, you know, I could be right about the direction, but then get chopped out, and then it goes, you know. That would be depressing, which is a very likely outcome at midday on a Friday. Oh yeah, that's the Nasdaq price action I'm used to right there. The big red candles followed by big green candles. Right back up. Come on, fail. Fail down to 24073. Oh, I almost just added 5 more contracts. That would have been a disaster. I just don't believe it, guys. I just don't believe it. So far, I'm doing a good job of managing my risk, though. I know how much I'm willing to lose on this. I know how much room I'm willing to give it. I'm literally just going to add to this until I see the move that I want it to make. Added one more. There's no way this thing is holding the zone for a 5th time. Nope, there's just no way. I'm willing to lose $100. I'm giving it breathing room. I just do not believe we're going to hold this zone again. I don't even see any buy orders. Once again, I see 0 buy orders in this area. 24075 is the first spot we start seeing buy orders, which is this yellow line right here. I just don't see this zone holding and we go to new highs. I mean, come on. That would just be not cool. Just waiting for a big sweep down to 24075. At this point, if we sweep that and I start to see signs of buyers, then I'll just get out. All right, this is showing a lot of strength. What is going on, dude? How many people are buying this same zone over and over again? They gotta let go of their position. I'm short heavily here. I'm going to go to break even now. I just... it can't just keep chopping in here. It needs to make a move. Those people just got to give up. Whoever is buying in this zone, give up, please. Please. $24,075. In fact, I'll put one order there just to make sure. If this closes below the midline there, that'll be the confirmation that I need to have confidence in this. This is quite the stressful trade. Break even is close. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we've done this? Is there any volume backing this move? A little bit. A little bit. But I still don't believe it. So I'm still going to hold. The big move is coming. I mean, you can just feel it. You can just feel there's going to be some kind of capitulation. Just a matter of when is the question. Come on. Come on. 24,075. 24,075. Go. Should be a big move here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Now. Go now. Go now. Okay. Well, that's not good. Breaking that low and rejecting is basically the last thing I wanted to see on this trade. Still don't believe it, though. Oh, my God, dude. Angelo, thank you for the rose. Really thought I was going to go there. I don't know how much more time it needs. I don't know who's buying this crap. You know what would be crazy is if I added to this. If I added again to this, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? I'm adding. We're going 8 micros in. It's either going to go or it's not. Are you serious? Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Come on. Go. Boom. Target 1. Come on. Big move here. Come on. 24070 has some buyers. 24070. I'll buy one right here as well. Just take small little pieces off in case this is a fake out. Bunch of buyers at 24070. I'm not sure what they're seeing. Oh, that's a big level of demand, actually. I'm going to take half the position off right there. Assuming that this is not going to come all the way back up now. Man, it is so hard to get a move on NASDAQ. It is just so hard to get an actual move on NASDAQ, man. Are you kidding me? Just right back up, dude. After all that, like Cat would say, after all that, it is just hogwash. Yeah, I still don't believe it. Still don't think we're going up. 24070 might be the first place where there should be... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Might be the first place where we actually see some signal. Oh my god. I still think we're going to see a waterfall down. I mean, that's what I'm looking for, at least. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen. But that is my, that's what I want. It's just a big waterfall down, and that's when I'll start really getting out of my position. Unfortunately, we just cannot get a move, as NASDAQ rarely ever does. See, it seems like. This is what we get, just big red candles followed by big green candles right back up. This is a big level of support on a. All right. Wow. On a technical basis, you know, I'm probably. Oh wow, yeah. Look at that. Yeah. This is a very bullish order zone here. Took out liquidity there. High volume candle as well. Oof, this trade is actually looking quite screwed. And in fact, I probably should have just been looking to buy. I'm just so stubborn on this short. I don't know why I'm so stubborn, but I'm in a mood, I guess. All right, so this is definitely a big bullish area. About to get stopped out for my 6 there. And man, that is once again depressing. It's okay, I got some partial profits out of that one. Still not green on the day, but cut my loss by half. Yeah, this thing could seriously start coming back up now. Now it would make sense for it to come back up to the highs if it really wanted to. Just totally ignored that though. Yep, just got stopped out for break even there. Okay, I'm done trading for today. Have a good weekend, everyone. not too happy with my trading today. Yeah, that is a very clear buy setup there. I 100% would have been taking that if on a normal circumstance, but I was too busy only looking to the downside, so that is unfortunate. Damn. All right. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Everybody enjoy their weekend. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. I'm dropping a video this weekend. I'm live every single day, so make sure to follow, subscribe if you enjoy. And I will see you in the next one. Man, do I? Yeah, no, I'm done trading. All right.